Chapter 16. Handing his neck to the dogs. Amidst the sizzling sounds, the fire burned the dog's fur and emitted an unusual stench. In the flames, all the dead dogs had opened their eyes. They stared coldly at everyone present, awoo. As if they were in pain, the dead dogs started crawling while crying out strangely. They then charged at the people around them while engulfed by flames as if they were alive. The corpse has changed. Run! Seeing dead dogs suddenly come to life, a maid screamed in fear and fled. Even the many guards had fear in their eyes. Not even martial artists were unafraid of this strange phenomenon. When the dead dog opened its eyes, Songqi sensed that something was wrong and had already pulled Xiaomei back. However, this group of dead dogs ran even faster than when they were alive. The maid who had accidentally fallen to the ground was pounced on by a 5-foot-long wolf dog, whose sharp fangs cracked as it sunk its teeth into her. The maid screamed as her neck was bitten off. Blood splattered everywhere and dyed the ground red. A servant was bitten on the thigh and dragged back. Soon, the sound of bones being bitten off could be heard. "Help!" a servant shouted in despair. No one dared to save him as they could not even take care of themselves. He was quickly torn apart by the dogs. Seeing that the dead dogs were actually ferocious, Sun Zhong was furious. "Why are you running? These dogs might not be dead. All the guards, attack and behead them." When Songqi saw this, he really wanted to run over and be bitten to death by a dog. Then, he would beat the dog to death. This way, he would be able to farm a lucky draw opportunity. However, there were so many people here that it was not suitable to be bitten to death here. It was best to lure a dog to a hidden place. "Xiaomei, run!" Songqi saw a dead dog rushing towards him. He pushed his personal maid, Xiaomei, and turned around to kick the dead dog, attracting it to run to the other side. Young master, seeing that Songqi had actually lured the evil dog away for her, Xiaomei was moved to tears. Although this young master was a little flirtatious, he was really good to her and even protected her in this dangerous situation. She ran away with tears streaming down her face. She was one of the few maids who had escaped unscathed. The other servants and guards were all caught by the dead dogs. Clang! There was a flash of light as the dead dog's head was cut off by Songjia's sword. Black blood spewed out and a stench soared into the sky. In the blood, there were countless worms densely squirming together. These worms were shaped like a black maggot, but it had sharp and thin teeth on its head. The scene of it squirming crazily made Songjia, who was just feeling smug, turn pale. She couldn't help but vomit and retreat in fear. For a woman, these insects were so horrifying that she was too stunned to use her martial arts skills. Obward at the side who was splashed with the blood suddenly screamed. The worms that were in the black blood had started to crazily bite and drill into his flesh. No matter how he tried to stop them, he could not do anything. His flesh was bitten up and his face was torn apart in the blink of an eye, which made him look especially terrifying. Songjia's face was pale. She covered her mouth and could not stop retching. "Eldest young master, second miss, leave quickly. This thing is impossible to deal with." Songjian's guard had a solemn expression. He had also cut off a dog's head, but as his saber was very thin, the dog's head fell slowly and no black blood spewed out. The others who wanted to behead the dead dog were too scared to do so, but it was not easy for them to retreat. Songqi specially chose a big wolf dog and led it to a small forest by the small square. After confirming that there were no outsiders, he stopped running. The big wolf dog was half the height of a human. Its fangs were long and sharp, and its eyes moved strangely as if something was swimming inside. The muscles on its body were strangely distorted, making it look like a walking corpse. "Is there any way to control it?" Songqi frowned and glanced at the firewood beside him. He hit and changed his system settings to resurrect on the spot. "Ow!" The big wolf dog pounced over heavily with a gust of wind. Songqi felt that it moved very slowly. He casually dodged to the side and grabbed its neck, easily lifting it up. "You're nothing, mech." Songqi looked at it with disdain. He saw that something was squirming through its teeth and was emitting a foul smell. "I need to hurry up." He lay on the ground and gritted his teeth. Then he stretched his neck over and placed it in front of the dog's big mouth. "Bite me." Son Shigrant. He Wassel Reedy Extran Sterixi. How? To court death. Cecil Ladder Hadna Ladolatises and is, mouth shoot without ease. Thebig wolf dogs byendies. Crack, Sonchus nequaspant. Ding you of a bean boned, death by agucorpse. Physique +1. You have absorbedon tori, on freedom attribute abstoned. You will bereger intentant. Revivian spot. Ding congratulatengens. You meet the motivianten. Celitary substitemtum. If you kilthiditer fifistiatidin. You will berwarward erentan. Son shu acupa pontues. Sing thatha wasted. Thebibig wolfigation mimimimimimimimimimim. Ding you of a benbid tarrant. Physique +1. Flebig wolf de gontingting. Every time sasan shuk. It will jivimabit. Son shitted notratis tintis. Onabai verifordens. Kidi de verifivens. Hahad naverdid sukli kliak. In less than a minute, son shahadi d dead erentenemis is 10 free stats and 10 physique points. Onto 10th resurrex. Son shizius word ext. He exerteta litlafurk. Crack. Theneta dogs nikertrink tan. Theneters badu dudula tuste. Ding congratulafin terrence. You are erward edwin torrentan. Son shizis lit up. This time, it was new kishir character in. Ishuld huria pentaphism. I can me sukaga gotor. Son chitted notha witterum. Then, hessa wagru pofagwans. Widen thesagusteel. Son shawasprist. Then, hirial is ed that sing, how was like a herdunterens. Under theprotect hortuntan. Shara treated in ting tanting. Some things wrong. Son shire acted. At this moment, Vicinaristogan derdiam. He had no time to look. He turned and ran. Distress actualided. Son Jiang, who was protectatory, was a little serpavis testius. Hega just sien toragaret. May bite spekoshavilid. Butik ant believe wedelawit lukt klodltaklotklotk. How stupid. Son Jiang scarred, chufen, snorted. Young master, we can't deal with things. It's better to voive. The latter nodded. Let's go. Let the others retreat first. Try not o spillendori. Well think kofo wantrit. Thegru pofipiflefert. Omlison chi. Woda defwi. Washidin janasmaries. Ki continue to fafrin tennis. Red lattice staccaparteries. Sidianly. Ki felta sharpentoshan. Buthadidin tie melody. 10. Misfisaquas bententorian. Einten T4 wifi fonten. Son shai relas duodicious D30. Therefore his derily. The foreheaded. Soncha waspeshet elistes. After binja tefel tomb. Soncha colden tur tuntal. On life ended hesten trip.